Welcome back, YouTube. Today we begin construction on the horizontal stabilizer with a lot of metal preparation. Mostly deburring, so we're going to go super speed through this. And what you saw me doing with that thick piece in the vise was the patented Van's Wang method. Some pieces come out of the stamp pretty well bent, so you throw them in the vise and preload them and hit it with a hammer and, well, it shapes it back to flat. So what I'm working on here is the rear spar for the horizontal stabilizer. As you can see, that is a pretty darn long piece of metal. It might be over 10 feet. I haven't actually measured it, but it's kind of fun to work in the workshop. I'm pretty sure I hit the lights with it, moving it around once or twice, or 3 or 7 times. Yeah, I'm just going through and let's see here. Yeah, cleaning little sticky price tag thingies off of the elevator attach brackets there. Those are more of those nice steel powder coated attach brackets, like from the vertical to the rudder. These will go from the horizontal to the elevator. Final drilling those, marking some things. Gonna mark which way is up on some of these pieces, and I believe we do some countersinking on some of these pieces as well, because we do have some flush rivets around those. There's a center attach bracket too. So super fast deburr. I don't want to keep anybody waiting, including myself. Then apparently I sit here and think about something for a while with a cat, and I think my son comes in. I'm explaining something to him, something related to this build. He is usually not interested though. And we go back and deburr the rest of this. And I think I just basically here. I think I had to work this evening, so I was just up late doing all this metal prep. Take it out to the garage and do some priming before I had to do my work for the night. So get it all out of the way, and then we'll be on to the next day here shortly, and it should come back primed. Oh, nope. It's drying, and I'm deburring the final drilled holes in those. Okay. Let's see, what else can I do? Well, we wait for the primer to dry. Ah, yes, there's this little bracket with bushing in it, or bearing. I don't know, one of the two. And that's where the elevator control horns attach to, so that they go on a swivel or pivot. And so when you put it together, they tell you to put it on something really nice and solid. They actually tell you to clamp it to the workspace. And of course, the drill's in the way, so you can't see it. But I just held it down onto the back rivet plate there, so it would be easy to hold steady. Yeah, okay, so here's the next day. It is primed, and we start construction on the rear spar by basically just riveting on the doubler plate and yep, riveting on the doubler plate. And then we're going to go through and rivet on the attach brackets. And I think there's something we bolt on, because I remember going over some things with bolt torques and reading that and doing it wrong like twice and eventually getting it right. But nothing was over torqued, so I'm happy. All in all, this was a pretty easy process. Oh, look, I had to drill out a rivet because I didn't like it. Yep, there's that center bracket going on. Well, it was going on. Oh, right, that bolts on. Okay, that's what it was. So yeah, I bolted that in with some AN3 bolts, and then there were some torque specs that were a little bit weird to read, but I got it figured out. So we'll see you next time for the next one.